Hello everyone, this is Bearbro and welcome to Dragon Quest Builders. This is one of my favorite video games, maybe my most favorite video game because I just love base building games. And since Pokopia released, I thought might as well head back to my roots. So, let's do it. Building our
So, thou art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will bring unto thee dominion over half this world. That which is not half the world, wilt thou not reconsider? 'Tis not that he would refuse.
the Dragon Lord. Yeah. There, bro. At long last, I have found you. A single foolish choice has plunged this hollow into darkness. Beneath big nighted skies, my children crawl like insects on the earth, powerlessly awaiting their own destruction. Only by the power contained within you may this ruined world be rebuilt. Arise, my child, your destiny. I remember being dug into a grave with those raggedy clothes. Pharaoh, my child, have finally awoken. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what? I see. You have no recollection of before. No matter. Perhaps it is the best. After so long slumber, doubt your body will still be. Arise, my child. See that you can move freely. I am terrible at talking. Yes, I know. I can move. Thank goodness. All seems to be well. You can fulfill your role. There, my child. I have awoken you that you might perform a vital task that you can task upon the fate of this very world may. What? I do not doubt that you might feel holy, but it is not the fate of the world more than. Oh, my child, it is true. You're nearly at death's door. It seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of your strength. Here, my child, take these white petals. You can use them to restore your vitality. One tutorial later. You can also break into a run by holding RB. I am holding RB and not doing it. Unless it's this. Let me out. Not enough space. Plump, 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 plump. Very well, Bear. Well done, Bear Bro. You found your way back to the outside world. When your eyes adjust to the brightness, you shall see the world off guard for you. Light was lost to this land long ago. Now darkness reigns eternal. The people who inhabit this somber realm once had the power to create, until it was wrenched from them. Without it, their culture come to dust. Bearbro, my child, you have been entrusted with a momentous mission. Only by the power you hold, the power to create, and this world be rebuilt, in the castle. The people of Asgard arise once more. I beg your pardon? What do you mean you don't get it? Forgive me, my child. having just awoken from so long slumber, this must all come as quite a shock. Let us adopt a more simple approach. Use the power of creation that dwells within you, and rebuild this world however you see fit. No doubt you will fulfill your duty in the course of doing so. So too will you come to learn of the tragedy that befell this world, and the role you are to play in its salvation. I am Rubens, the spirit of the land. Go forth, my child, knowing that I do watch over you all. Oh, and Bearbro, there's one last thing that you must know. You are not a hero. If nothing else, remember this. Damn, don't have to just say it out like that. Damn. Take me while I'm down, why don't ya? The Catlin Plains, the ravaged realms. Not realm. The land you see before you was known as Catlin. Long ago, a bustling city thrived here, ringed all around with stout fortifications. Stout. All was destroyed in the relentless attacks by the monsters. Scarcely a trace remains of its former greatness. Bearbro, my child, you must see the power within you to build the city of Catlin to its former glory. This will be the first step on your journey to make Alfgard arise once more. To this end, I bestow unto you a gift. Ah! Ah! Take this banner of hope in your hand. Seek the source of light you see before you. Even as the darkness closed in around them, the men and women in the Catlin flew this flag to the bitter end. Plant the banner in this land once more, that its bountiful light might serve as a symbol of Catlin's restoration. Now go, make haste for the Pillar of Light. I've attained a banner of hope. And all the while, the music is just meow, meow, meow. Is this how fast I can run? Gotta see the... Yup, that's how fast I can run. Like, what? That's stupid. I should be able to at least move a little faster. Now, before I do that, I want to clear this place up a little bit. Handful of grassy leaves. Now I shall plant the banner of hope. And I shall hope that the light shines once more. A warm and soothing light spreads around you. People near and far will be attracted by the banner's beckoning light. Look, my child hears one already. Will become my base. The more my base develops, the more the meter in the top left will fill up. That's cool. Oh, did not mean to open that, but might as well make a healing. And Walt's over here.
What's that funny flag doing here? There's something special about this place. It's so bright and inviting. My name's Pippa. What's yours?
My name is Bearbro. Do they want to talk to me, eh?
What's that? You're the one who planted that flag here. Who are you? Where did you come from? You don't remember. The goddess told you to come here. So, you've got amnesia and you're hearing voices. That's not suspicious in the slightest. Oh, but this place is just so lovely. Can I live here?
Bearbro, my child. Even with the power that dwells within you, you cannot rebuild Catlin alone. The first step in building the city must be a house of those who join you in living. The remains of this dilapidated house shall save the door. Prepare by filling in the holes in the wall with earth. You can place a block above or below you by pressing LB or LT. Go down by and place many blocks in succession. Take this knowledge and these blocks of earth and make this round house livable once more.
Gee, thanks for the blocks of earth, mysterious stranger. Woo! I whip my hair back and forth. I cannot sing more, afraid of copyright. Alright, let's do that then. Build or break. That's not the things I'm using a controller. Yeah. I love how it makes like Link type noises where you just make grunting and hyaing sounds. So fun. The reason why I'm deciding to play it now is because Pokopia released a while ago, and that looks fun as heck though. I am not paying $70 to Nintendo for a game keycard or digital, so thought I might as well play a game that's way better than Pokopia looks. I don't know how the game plays, so who knows, maybe it's like 10 times better than Dragon Quest builds. Anyways, let's finish the quest.
Wow, that's incredible! The walls were all full of holes, but now they're as good as new. Huh? You fixed it? With dirt? I thought you were just a weird boy with voices in his head. But you completely fixed that broken down old house. You must have some kind of special power. Here, take these. I found them on my way here. You can have them for fixing the house for me.
Gee, thanks. So wonderful.
You must have some kind of special power to be able to fix up that old house like that. How did you do it? No. What? You got the power to build new things? What does build mean?
Bear Branch, my child. Do you remember what I told you? Long ago, the people of this land lost the power of creation. It is your duty to help them gain this power.
Anyways, I really appreciate you fixing the house like that, but it's not much use without some kind of light inside. But I can't see any torches lying around.
Beside your banner of hope, you'll find a mason's workstation. You can use it to build a torch. Take these materials, use them to construct a torch, and reveal to this girl the fruits of your labors.
A splat of blue goo and a broken branch. No! Trying to quote unquote run. Build tool. The thing is, it shows freaking regular BA button when I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. Like, it's very hard.
Hey, where'd you find that torch? You didn't find it, you built it. Ah, so that's what building means. You picked up stuff from around here and somehow changed it into a torch, right? Thanks! I think I understand. Sort of. Hey, do you think you might be able to build anything with this? If you need any more, I'll see if I can find some.
Goodness. The only problem with this game is that at the beginning it feels a little too hand-holdy, that instead of allowing you to go and get the stuff yourself, you just handed it the items.
I just realized something. You never told me your name. Bearbrow? What kind of name is that? It doesn't sound like you'd have any special powers at all. But you can't judge someone by their name, right? Ouch. Anyway, Bearbrow, you've still got those torches you made, right? We should put one in the house.
The room is complete if it has walls 2 blocks high, a door and a source of light to starve out the darkness when the sun has set. That's why to complete your creation wherever you wish. Place. Oh, my child, place the torch inside the house.
Alright, I'll get moving. Ooh, I like the textures of the flame. Woo! This is not at all what it looked like when I played it on the PS4 a long time ago. Place it. Nope. Before I do that, let me clear it off from picking grass, and there we go. I built an empty room. Awarded for building your first room. Yay!
Brilliant! Now that it's all lit up, the room's perfect. You're amazing, Bearbrow. You really do have special powers. It's hard to believe that someone who looks so dopey could be so talented. Ouch. But you can't judge someone by their appearance, right? Okay, Raggedy Ann. Anyway, thanks, Bearbrow. Now we have somewhere to live.
Seed of life. Give me more life. What makes room a room? Sign up. And num num num. My max HP.
Hey, Bearbrow. Thanks to you, we have such a lovely room. But don't you think it would be much better if we had someplace to sleep on at night? I know, maybe you could build something.
Bearbrow, my child. You must gather materials. I might fashion some bedding. Should you place a bed in a room, you can sleep on it any time, night or day, to restore your health.
It would be great if you could make 2 things to sleep on. If we had 2 beds, we could sleep next to each other.
This time, Bearbrow, I shall leave it to you to gather materials you need to build the straw mattresses young Pippo request. The straw mattress can be constructed from grassy leaves. The reveal what was first. I did not mean to do that. I think. Just like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. Hi, 3 AM editing Bearbrow here. I didn't mean to say Tigger. I meant to say Winnie the Pooh, as he's the one that's famously known for the think. Yeah, my bad. I love Winnie the Pooh. I miss watching, like, the old cartoons. I remember this one time, back when I was living in my childhood room. Well, not my room. It was a it was a rainy night, and I was on the bed looking out the window. On the TV was Winnie the Pooh. I think coincidentally, it was the one about Pooh having like these weird hallucinations of pots of honey and being in one. I think that's like one of the few I can remember. But I loved Winnie the Pooh then, and I still love it now, even if I don't watch it no more. Since I have the straw mattresses now, and you not. And then place and then base. Builds his first basic bedroom.
Wow, you built us something to sleep on. Thank you, Bear Bro.
Whether it is night or day, you can sleep on any bed that is within a room of your home. But the sun sets, the darkness will close in around you. Powerful monsters will emerge in this. When night falls, you do well to return to your base. Rest your head upon a pillow. Sleep until morning. Bear, my child. You discovered the means to build a strong magic all by yourself. In addition to the power to create that I bestowed upon you, you also bear the special skill to discern what can be made from the materials you find. This is a wondrous power you have. It shall no doubt prove invaluable to you as to your ability of sitting.
Bear Bro? Hello, Bear Bro. Was the goddess speaking to you? You're staring off into space with your mouth open again. You've got to pay more attention to what's going on around you, Bear Bro. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll never get anything done.
I feel times passing by me. In no time I will be in my 60s. About my 60s or 70s. Whether you're collecting materials or building a room, time is always on the move, night will fall.
Bear Bro, can I ask you something? With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, aren't you getting a bit hungry? Huh? No, it's not just me. That's not my tumbly rumbling. You must be hearing things again. But anyway, look. There are a lot of plumeberry trees around here. Plumeberries are kind of small. And they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. Can you go and get some plumeberries for me, Bear Bro? Please? You'll need at least 5 for a decent meal.
A plumeberry is a small pink fruit that never falls far from the tree. Perhaps you should take a look and see if there are any more.
Oh!
I tried burping and liquid up my nasal cavity. Ugh. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Now it's gonna hurt my nose. Right, I understand. Alright, zoom in and out. Wonderful. Now I am in a terrible mood. Yes, I know. Trying to fill up this hole. Ugh, the freaking liquid going up my nose made me all. Ugh. I had like a sweet and sour chicken TV lunch earlier, and that's what's causing my freaking nose to be all like this. Freaking hurt. Did not like that feeling. Not at all. Like a long time ago, I remember playing this game and it was so fun. Though I sucked at building freaking bases. I'm pretty sure I still suck at building bases. But hey, no harm in trying. Except for the fact that I might get punished, but hey, Potato, potato. And I hate avocados. That is my new slogan. DM, do not sleep. Blanc, 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 blanc. You know, I still have Dragon Quest builders for the PS4 here around me. The reason why I bought it now is because I don't have a capture card. And I thought, I want to play it for YouTube, but I don't have a capture card. So I might as well buy another pair along with Dragon Quest 2. Because the people who made this game, I don't know anything about them, but from what I know, this game is fun as heck, and I like to support fun things. And since Nintendo hired them to make Pokopia, I'm sure they're a fine studio company. Wish you can like hold down the Y button. I don't have to frickin' do this all the time. Alright, I was supposed to fill in this hole. Hit to do that. I have a lot of games backed up in my Steam log that I haven't played before, so I want to get around to doing that. And YouTube's the best way to start doing that for me, it feels like. The monsters always attack from this direction. You must build a wall here to defend the city. A long time ago. I must have lived here once. Really? Not like you were told that over and over and over and over again. Thing is, I wish we can just move this. I wish we can move it like at least one more down. Just one more. Not too hard to ask. That's good for now, at least. Now let me move this out the way. I don't want to save yet. Put it right here. Put it right here. Clean this. Clean all this. I'm hungry. You can give me white flower petals, you can get yourself frickin' plumeberries. How else are you getting white petals and broken stakes? Unless you're picking them up the way I am. Which I doubt. Alright, time to find the plumeberries. I obtained my first plumeberry. Aw, look at these cute little guys. Ow! You need to like frickin' run into them. So these guys. I like how you can see the different like islands from close by. But you can't get to them sadly with just bridging like Minecraft. Alright, peepa.
Wow, you found so many plumeberries. Can I have one?
Alright, greedy. Greedy McGreedy. Hooray! Thanks, Bear Bro. Tell the truth, I'm actually really hungry. Here, take these. Here, these are for you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty. You should try them. Bear Bro's tummy starts to rumble. Why do they gotta say tummy? Can't they say stomach? Time passes, I'll get hungrier. I'm hungry.
You know, Bear Bro, I've been thinking. You run around smashing up all the trees and grass and stuff, and use the materials you find to build new things, right? It'd be pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're gonna have to collect a lot of different materials pretty soon. Why? Well, it's a secret. But you should still make something to put all your stuff in.
Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage the resources you gather serves you well. And you can conceive of an item that would serve such a... Gotta think. Eureka! I'm Albert Einstein! Time to make a chest. Don't know why chests weren't invented yet before I came along. Well, they are, but people can't think of any family. On fire! Bonfire! Yes, I did.
Wow, you made a chest. Now you can put all the stuff you collected in. Go and collect even more stuff. No, Bear Bro, there's something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? They say that the light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Since then, all anyone could do just to survive. Nobody cares about anyone but themselves. And they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it'd be fun if we could rebuild this city and everyone could live together? I feel like if you're around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live. But we'll need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to make the chest. Alright, so it's agreed. We're going to build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have a think about what we build and you'll build it. I'll have a think. You're gonna help me, aren't you, Bear Bro? Aren't you?
I mean, that is my divine purpose. That's what I was reborn to do. You know what? I'll make it. I'll make it flat. I'll make it flat. You guys convinced me. The voices in my head. I will make it flat. Another reason why I buy it again on Steam instead of just saving up for a capture card is because it gives me all the DLC for this game and the sequel. So why not have it on Steam? Plus maybe I can mod it to have like better stuff or something. So it sucks that there's like a little to no community for this game. I think that if there was a modding community for this game, it'll be way more fun and playable. Like you can make like your own custom realm and have like your own story. That'd be cool. But alas, this game came and went. There's like little to no sales on it on Steam if you look at it. And that's such a shame. A lot more people should realize that this game is... I mean, Pokopia looks fun and all, but this game, I believe, is way more fun. And yeah, they're basically the same thing. You freaking rebuild different places. In Pokopia, you rebuild like towns, like Pallet Town for Horizon City. I don't know. I'm a fake Pokemon fan. No! Anyways, you build towns like that in Pokopia, and in Dragon Quest Builder 1 you make cities from the past Dragon Quest games. The only other Dragon Quest game I love is Dragon Quest XI and An Elusive Age. I like the story. I like Salvando, he's cool. But when you meet Salvando, he feels like a dairy stew. That's the term. Like, oh wow, he's so cool and wonderful. But as you get hang around him more, you understand that he is actually a cool guy. With an actual background instead of actually being like a Gary Stew. And I wish, might just be me, but I wish the area wasn't so small.
Oh, like maybe I could build something. That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? But if I'm gonna build things, I'm gonna need a room to work in. Just like the one in this picture. Turbo, can you build me a room like the one I have drawn? Please? Pretty please?
I did not mean to talk to her.
It seems that your example has awoken within young Pippa the will to build. Blueprints such as the one gifted unto you may be laid well. You the plan in detail with that and Sheba. A complete blueprint sure that all the necessary items exactly as shown. Be sure to build room in the back base. Let the inhabitants of your town recognize.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if the area I could build in was bigger, or as you upgrade the base more and more, it gets bigger, that'd be better, because, like, you have barely enough room to, like, make a whole lot of room that you find across the time you've played.
For the workbench, you could use that Mason workstation over near the flag. You'll probably have to bash it about a bit before you can move it. Oh, and the room will need a door to get in and out, and a torch or something to light it up. You can make things like that from raw materials, right?
Then obtains Pippa's picture. Eureka! I can make a straw door. I wish there was like more blueprints in the game, or at least more in the second game. Because yeah, this game's about creativity, but I don't know, just like if you had blueprints to like build off of, you could like improve them more. And I know there's plenty of blueprints in the game, but I don't know. Grab the blueprint. Okay, so these tile edges are the thing, so like build a walls outside. And now I can just place it here. And since I dug up the earth 2 times over, stop doing that. So I have to press and hold the Y button. That sucks. It should be instantaneously. I have to wait a couple seconds. Can you not do that? Yeah. I don't know why it does that, to be honest. I'm holding it. And raw door. Mason. Blueprint. You. Why am I so done? I completed her picture. Stonemason furs off. Talk to you through the wall.
Hooray! You built the workroom I asked for. Thanks, Bear Bro. It's just like the one in my picture.
The inhabitants of your town seek to assist your effort presenting you with blueprints. Would you set lack sufficient resources to complete a blueprint or construction? Search for them nearby wilderness. Some materials can only be obtained by defeating monsters that move in the wild, thus freeing them from the grass.
Just like the splat of goo. I'm gonna use my new workroom to build all sorts of stuff. I'll put it all in the chest at the end of the day so you can take a look at all the I made.
Da-da-da-da. Boy's clock.
Thanks again for the workroom, Bear Bro. Now we can make everything we need to build the city. But it's not gonna be much of a city with just the two of us living. The truth is, I was on my way here. I saw a suspicious looking man looking around. Bye. He looked like a bit of a weirdo, so I waited until he ran straight here. But maybe if we asked him to come and live with us, he might lend us a hand in rebuilding the city? He was on the other side of the mountains the last time I saw him. Go and find him, Bear Bro. Get him to join us.
Make good use of your compass, child. It'll be a great use to you finding without what you see. Fresh air to take stock of your surroundings for the fellow from Pippa's book. Have a compass. Neat compass. Right. Go to the sleep. The flame's just a 2D texture. Okay, save. Saving. And then I'm gonna frickin' waddle my way over there. Carefully. As you know, I can't go any faster than this. My pledge. Yes, I would like to read it. How many years have passed since the vile and wicked Dragon Lord enshrouded our realm in darkness? Monsters roam the land unchecked, and even my dear home, the city of Catlin, hath finally fallen. It was but a matter of months after being robbed of the power to create that we did begin to lose our culture. Even now, fewer and fewer of our people are illiterate. For so long did we take that most dear and precious power for granted, that without it, we are undone. But if I cannot prevent humanity's decline, at least I can record it. To this end, I resolve to travel the lands of Alfgard and take note of what has befallen mankind. May this notice stand testament to my vow. I intend to collate the records of my journey into a book, which I shall title A Passage of Pentagal. I invite all who read this pledge to follow in my footsteps and seek out my story. May the goddess watch over thee in all thine adventures. The Reginald Augustus Grayness, Catlin Brigade of Guards. Examine. The bonfire is burning brightly. Looks like it's been freshly stoked. Somebody might be nearby. New quest mark. I'm gonna take all this. It is mine now. Wait, I'm confused. If they lost the power to create, how can they like make raids and bonfires? So do they technically have power to create, but only at the primal level, or no? These unshut books are so difficult to read. Deciphering the Catlin Chronicles might take much longer than I originally thought. The handwriting is so bad that Bebo cannot summon up the will to read anymore. Then I shall destroy it. I shall destroy everything that has been created. For I'm the Dragon Lord. That's right. I have tricked the goddess. Kill you. Hello? Anybody there?
Hello? Is somebody there? Those rotten monsters have buried me alive. They completely covered me in earth, and I can't get out. Please, whoever you are, get me out of here.
Hurry, my child. Press LB and LT to attack those above and below you. Guide your blows carefully. Free this man from his earthen tomb. Wait, so the monsters can freaking place blocks now? Don't worry, I got you. Give me a second. Yeah.
You, me at last. I cannot thank you enough, young man. But tell me, who exactly are you? I'm sure I would remember such a funny-looking face. What? You say you're building a town near here? By my bushy beard. That is wonderful news. Let me help. Let me join the city and help to rebuild it. What are you pulling that face for? You look like you just swallowed an insect. Gee. Well, you may make whatever strange face you like. I'll find my way to your town whether you like it or not. I am Rolo, the proud owner of that most venerable of books, the Catlin Chronicles. I assure you that it and I will prove invaluable to this new city of yours. Now, lead the way.
Take me to your town. You know, if we were able to run faster, it'd be much better. You know what? Instead of going around, how about? After all, no point in creating if I can't create a stairway. Did he not follow me? Oh my god. Am I taking my town? Oh, did I do that? Hey. Back. Okay. That's making an animation. I like the soundtrack. With it mostly being the winds and the canto.
My bristly brows! This town is positively brimming with life. Why, I do believe that the Catlin Chronicles describe this very place. It's the perfect location to bring the legendary city of Catlin back to life. My mention of the legendary tome piques your interest, does it? The Catlin Chronicles is an invaluable volume of ancient knowledge, passed down to my family over countless generations. It is many hundreds of years old, and its pages tell of mankind's hapless history and the lost art of creation and construction. Deciphering this ancient text would reveal secrets vital to the restoration of this once great city. Our meeting is no mere coincidence, Bear Bro. I assure you, we are destined to rebuild this magnificent town together.
Hey, hello.
Hey, you found someone to join our town. What's that? You think he seems a bit shady? You might be right there. That's why I avoided him in the first place. When I first saw him, he was giggling to himself and stroking this enormous book. But he's got a beard. He must be pretty dependable, right? And he must be really clever too. I mean, he's got such a big, bushy beard after all. But anyways, now that we found a new friend, we can all work together to make this the best city in the whole of Alfgard.
Never expected it to be such like. Yeah. Is what are you building, man? I'm gonna build myself. I just don't get it. It shows the PlayStation share button, but then shows just A and B. I mean, I get it. If you had to make custom buttons for every controller you input, not easy work. Then let me build it.
Bear Bro, my friend, I do not mean to cast doubt on your claims, but was it truly you who constructed these buildings? If that were true, it would mean that you have the power to build new things, a gift that mankind lost so long ago. Could it be that you are the builder of whom the Catlin Chronicle speaks? The legendary figure blessed with the power of construction? Oh, of course not. If the builder had a face like that, I'd eat my own beard. Ah, yes, Bear Bro, I nearly forgot. The path across the mountains between this town and the place where you and I first met was dreadfully treacherous, wasn't it? Well, the Catlin Chronicles describes a special tool that can be crafted from the feathers of the chimeras that dwell amid the mountains. A most convenient contrivance that lets you travel at blinding speed and be back at your base in the blink of an eye. Of course, if you truly were the builder of legend, I'm sure you would have no trouble creating this item and showing it to me.
My child, you need only lay your hands upon a new material, just so our items can be built from it. The chimeras keep 12 at the foot of the mountains passed by this place. Use your compass to find them, but you may not lose your way. New quest marker has appeared on the compass. Aye.
Thanks for finding new friends to come and live in our city, Bear Bro. Rollo must be a really clever man. Silly people don't have beards as bushy as that. Now that more people are moving in, we're gonna need more beds for everyone to sleep on. Poor old Rollo shouldn't have to sleep on the floor. He'll get his beard dirty.
Ugh. He's gonna be right here. His smelly beard will be out of the way. Alright, I'll go do this real quick. I don't really vibe with the crafting I mean, it's fine for what it is, but like, eh, just feels too big.
Goddess above, this is a chimeral wing. It is just as the Catlin Chronicles described. Then there is no doubt about it. Within you dwells the long-lost power of construction. You really are the builder. Ever since the light was lost to us and the realm plunged into darkness, the people of Alfgard have waited for this day to come. The day that benevolent Rubus would send the builder to save us.
Ever, child, you needed only to touch a chimera feather to know that you build from it. Seek out more materials and speak to those around you. Your knowledge is sure to expand even further. Keep a keen eye on your surroundings, my child. If you should see anything that you've never seen before, sure to collect it.
Gabriel, my friend, you and I have two vital tasks ahead of us. Firstly, we must complete the glorious restoration of the once great city of Catlin. And secondly, we must unravel the mystery of what terrible tragedy brought the town to ruin. This place was once girdled all about by fearsome fortifications, tall turrets and towers to keep the monsters at bay. It is even said that a great golem once watched over the city, keeping all inside safe from harm. But those citadels and strongholds were completely obliterated, and nothing remains of Catlin but ruins. Ruins. How could such a wretched fate have come to pass? As a proud son of Catlin, I plan to uncover the mysteries of what befell my ill-starred ancestors. No doubt that with your powers and my book, it is only a matter of time before the truth comes clear. We're all counting on you, Bearbill.
Yeah, that's totally not a shifty laugh whatsoever. Sleep. La, 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 la. Ah.
You know, Bearbill, I've been so starving lately I could eat my own head. All this building and inventing is hungry work. I've been thinking, if we had something to cook with, we could make all sorts of delicious, nutritious meals. What would you say? What do you say? Can you think of something you could build to cook things on? If you do think of anything, put it in a room with a chest so that we can store the delicious dishes we make. So, yeah, make us a room to cook in.
Think. Cook fire. Yes, you already showed this to me. Build. This. Honk. Dang it, don't have enough broken branches. This far away. So I can have like wall and stuff. I wonder if I put it here. Could be. Would it be like a kitchen of some sort? I lost my points. No. I don't understand why you can like do that instantaneously, but you have to like hold down the button a couple of seconds before doing the 2-block method. Right. A straw door. Another chest. Totally meant to do. Chest. I'm gonna need that for action. There. First crude kitchen. I don't have... There, for decoration.
Blimey! You did it! You made me a place to cook. Now I'll be able to make all sorts of scrummy food. Thank you, Bear Bro. That chest is perfect. If I make anything really, really tasty, I'll put it in there so you can try a bit too.
2 bloomberry. My hunger is getting low. The UI is so small I can forget about it. Wish all my bloomberries.
Well, by my bulbous belly, it seems we have a kitchen now. This creative power of yours is a wonderful thing. I wonder if your culinary skills are equally exemplary. What say you test them out and make me something to eat? What? Make it yourself? You'll build a whole kitchen for people, but you won't even make me a single measly meal? Bearbo, you ruined me. I thought we were friends. By the way, I should mention that I saw some delicious-looking orange mushrooms growing down by the water's edge. I'm sure you could make a terrific meal out of a fine ingredient like that. 3 servings should do the trick. Do we have an agreement, friend?
Man, Rolo, you're so lazy. And I knew I was gonna need to make them.
Bearbo, my friend, do I detect the succulent scent of freshly roasted mushrooms? The fragrance alone is a mellow melody of mouth-watering flavors. By my growing gizzard, these shall make a magnificent meal. Now come, hand them over. Quick!
Nah. Oh. He says nothing when I say no. Not fun.
Chomp. Marvelous work, Bearbo. We shall have to name you the Cooker. Wahahaha. The Catlin Chronicles cover a wide range of topics. The chapters concerning the preparation of hearty, healthy meals are a particular... Pardon? You want to see it yourself? The Catlin Chronicle with your own 2 eyes? I'm sorry, Bearbo, but that book is a priceless family heirloom. I can't just go parading it around in front of anyone that asks. And besides, the tomb is written in an ancient and cryptic script. There's no way that you or anyone else would be able to read it. What little knowledge I myself have gleaned from it has taken years of painstaking study. He's illiterate. However, I may not a single doubt that this book holds the key to restoring this city to its former greatness. I shall not rest until I have deciphered each and every one of its secrets. But fear not, my friend, I will not keep these secrets to myself. As soon as I make a breakthrough in my studies, you will be the first to know. Thanks, Rolo. And as for these mushrooms, it is only fair that you should taste the fruits of your labors too. Take this as a token of our everlasting friendship.
Man, why do people keep giving me the food I hand them? Yes.
What? Have I finished reading that book yet? Learn some patience, young man. I made it quite clear that you would be the first to know of any secrets I uncover. Deciphering the Catlin Chronicles will take time, Bearbro, and our work on restoring the city has only just begun. I suggest that, while I continue my studies, you labor to rebuild this city to its former greatness. Prove yourself the builder you claim to be.
By completing rooms station within them, energy create increase the level of your base. Be wary that you do not place your decorations more than 2 blocks above the floor. such items will not continue down towards your points total. Now go, my child. Build your town with buildings, those buildings are furnishings. See your new home flourish.
Yeah, bro, pay attention. Now, can you think of anything we can use to decorate all these rooms we're about to build? Decoration. Pots and pans. Pots. We like some pots. Blue Butte. I don't exactly remember like the tidbits of the story, but I do remember the major beats. Like I remember all the main bosses. I remember that we are gonna get attacked at some point. So, yippee. I'm planning on like making things like this like a mainstay in the channel, like take back Tuesday. I think that'd be fun. Playing games that I used to play a long time ago. That'd be fun. Though only games I have on my Steam since I don't have a capture card. That really sucks. I heard some booming. Oh. Meow. I like how the sleeping sounds have some variation instead of the same one. That's cool. Another problem with this game is that it's like very slow starting. Like you get like the bare minimum to like build your base and all the stuff within it. So like you keep having to place like pots and other stuff you find all around. Doesn't give you like enough to like give you some variety. Sucks. So later on it does give you more stuff to put in. Like the modernist DLC. Can't wait to like be able to use that if I can in this in the story mode.
Wonderful work there, bro. I am impressed. Not only are you the legendary builder, it seems your powers are becoming ever greater.
There, bro, my child. No matter how much monsters you defeat, you'll grow no stronger. Only by the weapons you wield and the armor you wear will your might as a warrior increase. You are the builder, my child. It is by building this base that your true strength will be revealed.
I'm sorry to say, though, that I've made scant progress in deciphering the Catlin Chronicle. I dare say it may be some time still before. My sensitive ears, did you hear that?
What did you hear, Rolo, with your big elephant ears? First, my seeds.
Yeah, bro, I have the most terrible tidings. I know not what has driven them to it, but the monsters plan to attack our great city in force. We must protect Catlin at all costs. Bearbo, you must prepare defenses against the coming assault. But fear not, I shall fight by your side, my friend. I shall do my duty by protecting dear Pippa and our beloved home from harm.
Rolo speaks the truth, my child. The vicious beasts that dwell hereabouts are heading here in droves. This town is the seat of all Gal's restoration. It must not be allowed to fall at the hands of a monster. With an oaken club in hand, and enough healing cream to tide you through balance life, you must drive back the dragon will follow. My child, are you ready to face this fight?
Yeah, let's do this.
This is your first true battle, Bearbo. Fear not, for I know you will prevail.
Music. I like the music. It's so intense, making you feel like there's tons of enemies coming towards you or something. I like a lot of music. I don't personal reasons or not. The leader is just a bigger skeleton. We did it! Hooray!
Well done, my child. You have saved Catlin from the monsters' audacious advances. Let's hope well is within the townspeople's heart. So too will your banner of hope grow. Blanket the land with ever more warm and tender blanketing. Now it seems the location of your base is known to the Dragon Lord's vile vassals. The monsters fear that, should the people of Alfgard band together, they will lose their dominion over these lands. No doubt these beasts will launch yet more offensive Erlong in an attempt to crush this beacon of hope. You must protect this place, my child, whatever it takes, no matter what manner of brutish behemoth assails it. You do not know if you are equal to the task? In fact, you do not really understand what this task I have given you all about? You just want to build things, fight the monsters? This very moment, that may well be so. But as you come to know more of the people here, you'll realize that with great power comes great responsibility. Bum, 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 bum. I've done all I can for this benighted land. The rest is up to you, my child. Work together with your new friends for the city of Catlin to form a great. I must leave you now, but I know that we shall meet again. Work here is done. Till then, know that I do watch over you always.
Blue tablet fragments. Ow. Bright flash of light. I saw a great shaft of light on the horizon and thought it wanted investigation. Imagine my surprise when I discovered a bustling village. But who are you? What are you doing in a place like this? I beg your pardon? You're building a city? Good luck with that. You expect people to work together and live in harmony? You've got another thing coming. I hate to burst your bubble, boy, but there's not a man alive who had the luxury of looking out for anyone but himself. Speaking of which, I'm tired out after that trek. I'll stay here and rest for a while if you don't mind. The name's Larouch. Shan't be staying in line, I don't think. But in any case, pleased to make your acquaintance.
Brilliant work showing those bladers who's boss, Bearbo. But it seems the filthy fiends have found our humble settlement. We have no way of knowing when they might strike next. We must devise some means to keep them at bay. By the way, I noticed that you found a pair of curious stone fragments in the aftermath of the battle. I have seen an artifact of similar design in the Catlin Chronicles, and, man of action that I am, I investigated further. If you were to stick those fragments together again, I believe they would form a device known as a teleporter. Apparently, you can just plonk that thing down on the ground, and hey, presto! It'll whisk you away on a sunbeam to a place where you can find whatever your heart desires. For a builder like yourself, putting together a thing like that should be a piece of cake. Well, Gabriel, do you think you can glue that teleporter together again?
I know how to make that blue teleporter. But unfortunately, that's gonna have to do it for now. In the next video, we can put the pieces together and go to the new island. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play a game that I really enjoy, and I do hope you like the game as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. No, please like, subscribe, and comment which game out of the Dragon Quest franchise do you love. To me, it's a mix between Dragon Quest Builders and Dragon Quest XI. Alright, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Man, these people died, man. How am I alive? Goodness. These people are nothing but skulls and bones. Not that Ubisoft's game.